Hello, welcome to All Things Ali Labduni, and as usual I just get straight into my videos. Do subscribe. I really appreciate your subscription and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for coming on here and watch this. So this is the result after doing the wash flour method of making seitan, or if you're more familiar with gluten. Now this process take really long, so if you're going to make this, make a large batch so you don't have to be making it, because it tastes really good, and if you're like me you're going to want to eat all, but it's good to have temperance with your meals. So yeah, but I was just trying out this new recipe that I found online and I find that it worked, right? So, and this was the result. In time past, my seitan would look more brainy, but you can see it's very smooth and it has that elastic texture. That's what you want. I will make it again. I'm supposed to make some more this week because I feel like I'm more satisfied with the texture and the ingredient method that I used. So as you can see, I made a plait and now I'm just making knots after making the plait. So once I boil the seitan, it should give me a more muscular, shredded appearance, right? So as much as the seitan can knot, you want to just go right ahead and form your knots until you're satisfied, right? So, and that's exactly what I'm doing. As I said, I really love how the seitan turn out. So just by looking at the texture, how elastic your seitan is, you really can estimate how firm it's going to be and how much it's going to represent an actual meat texture, right? This is how it look after boiling. So I would have to boil it and it really looks like meat. Now I'm going to fry it, but you can do whatever after boiling with your seasoning in a broth, like what I've done. You could bake it, you could fry it, you could stew it, curry, whatever way you want to do it. But I'm just going to fry. So I had wheat germ and I added flour just to base it and help that when it's frying it looks like chicken, or it fry without sticking to the pot, most importantly, right? So just put in my wheat germ, out of put flour, and I'm just, that red thing is cayenne pepper and salt. So I'm just combining the mixture and then I will proceed to add the seitan and cover it with the mixture, right? So now I'm about to add the seitan and stir it into the mixture so it's all covered, and when I'm going to fry it, it doesn't stick to the pot, right? So it's like a dry coating. You can dip the coating in water, but I fried it without dipping it in water. I think I should have, because this way the oil doesn't get you use the oil the best when it's dipped, when your coating is dipped, as opposed to when it's dried. But you'll see how it turns out, right? So I'm just basically covering. I have my pot there on the fire. It has oil, and once this is fully covered, I'm just going to go ahead and fry. So trust the process. This turned out really good. It really requires patience, right? So I light my stove and I have a pot with oil. I only use coconut oil. Okay, so don't judge how my oil is looking. I actually had started frying some a batch before, right? So just place them in the oil and allow it to brown. And it doesn't take long to fry because it was pre-boiled. So once you get them brown, that should be it. And you serve them with whatever you want to have. You could serve them with chips, or you could serve it with, you could use it to make a sandwich. Like, your options is endless. It's up to you. But as I say, here I am just frying it and just trying to get them golden brown. And I think the most important thing about Seitan is the wash method and allowing the buns to form. So you have to knead and allow rest the flour. Sufficient time you have to is given to rest the flour, allow the buns to be formed, and there it is, golden brown and ready to eat. You don't want your gluten to look brainy. You want it to look elastic and smooth. And it's all in allowing the buns to be formed, and it will turn out good. So I will show you. I just wanted you to see my presentation, and I had it with lettuce, my favorite vegetable, tomato, and some beans, and I had Irish potato. No, sweet potato, I think. And so I had it with some Irish potato, and it tastes really good. Okay, so thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.